Hey Capricorn, what's up? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in, pulling on the current energies for the week ahead. However, whenever you found this reading or it popped up into your feed and you clicked on it and listened to it, is divine timing as always. They are timeless and meant to find you when they need to. But thanks for being here. Hi. If you could return some love the like down here for you. You totally deserve it. TikTok, double tap the screen, Facebook, Instagram, show a little bit of love. And y'all are more than welcome to come over, hang out, be a part of the family here on the channel. Links in the bio. It'll take you to the Archer Astrology link tree to take you over. And even if you are here on YouTube, hang out with us. Subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weeknights with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And the most recent one coming up this coming Monday the 10th, it's the March giveaway. It's March Madness at Archer Astrology. So definitely want to subscribe and set the bell so you can come and enter. There's going to be 6 chances to win some really cool prizes. All right. And if you are in Michigan, I'm in town. I'm back. I will be at the Holiday Inn Express with the Michigan Psychic Fair tomorrow, Sunday the 9th, from 12 to 6. We're going to be hanging out at the Holiday Inn Express. It's at 4555 Utica Park Boulevard. Tell me that the address is so cool. But anyways, me, Psychic Fair, you can come out, meet me, get a reading with me, or some of the other awesome readers, the healers, the vendors, and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. And hang tight, because I'll be announcing the Nashville stops coming up pretty darn soon, too. All right? I'm in Michigan. It's different. Anyhow, so I don't know why I'm laughing now. It's cool. If you would like, hold on, I got to adjust that. That looks awful, doesn't it? Hold on, guys. TikTok is like crooked. All right, if you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. Hold it. My Virgo moon will not allow this. Okay, there we go. Hey, oh, that's cool, Leanne. What's up? Greetings from the 248. That's cool. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. It had to be like, I wanted it like perfect. Virgo moon. But anyhow, all the links to everything, if you want to book a personal reading, a Zoom reading, a private YouTube video link, little short and sweet budget-friendly check-in, it's all available. The link is in the bio. It's in the pinned comment, and right here on this QR code, it'll take you to the Archer Astrology link tree. Lets you go to all the playlists, all the platforms, everything, including I got Archer Astrology Tarot window stickers. You can stick them on a window or a binder, throw them in the trash can, whatever you want to do. But there's a link if you'd like to purchase one for yourself in the link tree. So check it out. All right, Capricorn, let's go for it. Let's see what we got for you and the one on your mind. See, that looks better, right, TikTok? It's cool? Yeah, it's cool. We're cool. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, Debster. What you up to, girl? Hey, Beverly. Welcome. And you're from the UK. Oh, hey, cool. Greetings from the States. I got you on the Virgo energy. I'm a Virgo moon and a Virgo rising. We'll see what's up. All right, let's tap in and tune in. Here we go. Because when I sat down and I was getting the title cards using the new biblical tarot, this here is the Shadow of Souls tarot. Oh, this is cool. The artwork on this is beautiful. Hang on, I'm going to turn the table on. You got to see this. Then we'll start reading the cards. There we go. Look at it. It's beautiful. This is so cool. It's like black and white pen and ink drawings. Look at TikTok. It is so cool. All right, so you are the first reading out of this new Biblical Tarot Shadow Soul deck. Maybe we'll just call it the Soul deck. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's go. Let's crack some champagne over the bow of this beautiful deck. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. Whatever comes out, we're not even leaving it at highest and greatest good. I'm going to tap in and do everything I can for you. So let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for Capricorn. They're dying to talk to you is what I heard when I was sitting there meditating. So let's see what's up. All right. Here we go, Capricorn. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this brand new deck. For the cool, calm, collected, greatest of all time, Capricorns. Oh, this one hung around for the trip. What's this? Temperance. Sagittarius energy is like hanging out right at the bottom of the deck with the 3 of Swords beneath that into the Knight of Wands. Oh, cool. This means here in the week ahead, you're coming out of a 3 of Swords situation. Something that's been like on your mind that has left you either feeling stuck or like I'm seeing a Capricorn that you feel like you're procrastinating on something. You're like, man, I should have done this already. Should have taken action. But there was something that you were just putting into place. And then you get Joshua, the leader of faith, coming in after that. And that's a big green flag on the field to take action on it. All right, cool. You got a good outcome for some of the stuff you're planning behind the scenes. Let's find out. All right, let's go. Current conditions at Capricorn. the Hermit, Virgo energy, with Justice, Libra energy, and the High Priest, Taurus energy. Nice. You got all major arcana. This tells me you are focusing on your own self-strengths, your positive self-talk right now, and trying to do everything to make the best of any bad situations that might come your way. All right? With the Justice card on the Hermit here, there's a lot of internal reflection. So you're doing what like nobody else ever has done. You're focusing on you. Some of you guys have been involved in relationships in the past where like you give your all, very nurturing, very Taurus-like energy, and yet like, I mean, you could be having a horrible day and nobody would ever return and ask you like, how are you doing? What's going on? That sort of a thing. Usually people avoid you when you get upset. And you're looking for like you're like, I wouldn't mind if just one person asked me if I was okay, Archer. I got it. That High Priestess though, what I'm seeing with that, it's like even on like with the usual day-to-day frustrations of life that are in the world right now, a lot of devil energy and stuff, that you're kind of still like, even with just usual things like, I got this, here we go, let's do it. Almost as if you're like used to it or suspect it, all right? But there is something you're planning behind the scenes that you really believe in this thing, and it's like something you're wanting to work to get off the ground with the Justice card, all right? We'll get some details, we'll see what's up with that. Okay, money department. Let's take a look at what's in your wallet, little work and finance. We have the Wheel of Fortune, nice. Well, come back here, where are you going? Judge, they're brand new cards, they're like slip sides. Whee, that's so cool. The Judgment card and the Five of Swords. Okay. I mean, I like the Five of Swords because it just talks about the 5 stages of grief in a situation that you have to work through and overcome to get to the Six of Swords, to start seeing things in a more positive perspective, which tells me that right now you are quietly quitting work. You're like on the quest for a new job or something possibly, and the workplace has kind of fallen apart lately type of thing, and it's been testing your sanity, right? Right to a break point. Some of you guys might even already had quit and started looking for another job, but then with the Judgment card, I got a cool little side message here for those of you that are like getting ready maybe for graduation or midterms, or some of you guys have finished like a course that you're waiting to hear back on. I see you like acing this thing. Doing like some of you guys either went back for trainings or certifications, maybe even to like better your career advancement or because you're totally sick of work, something like that. But you're gonna pass it. Yeah, it's like some of you guys finished or took a certification test and you're like, oh man, I sucked at it. I know I didn't do good. But it's like, no, I think it's gonna come back and be like, whoa, I only missed one question. Oh my God, okay, that's cool. All right, but the Wheel of Fortune, it's about time some stuff started working out in your career, because it looks like the work and the money has been kind of tight or rough since like clear back to like 2010 for some of you guys. You've been dealing with this battle for a while, because the Wheel of Fortune is the 10th card in the deck, and that's what I pulled that 10 years off of. Somebody here might be born on the 10th, the 20th, maybe even the 5th, okay? But let's roll on. Ooh, and the High Priestess here too, the Hierophant. I'm seeing multiple 5s. Oh, you might be noticing repeating 5s. If you've been looking and seeing a lot of repeating 5s lately, that's letting me know that there is like a lot of challenges presented to you. The 5s represent challenges. They're like the midpoints on the way to the 10s in the tarot. So yeah, even day-to-day life, you've been facing challenge after challenge where in either direction you get a little like just frustrated with life in general. You know what I mean? It's understandable. Don't feel bad or guilty for that. Everybody has days like that, you know? But we're going to see if it's going to get better. That's the big part. Okay, love department. Let's see what we got here. You're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do her. All right, we have the 4 Swords with the High Priest, the High Priestess and the Empress. Some of you guys were married to this person or thought you were going to be, like had dreams or visions of a future of a family and children. Empress card on the High Priestess. Is it telling me here that you saw, it's almost like you feel like you saw more potential in this person than they did. Like but they also never really took accountability for their actions. That High Priestess there, Mary Magdalene, she knew a thing or two about a thing or two back in the days, but she never let on that she knew anything. It does tell me though that with the 4 Swords, Libra energy, that you guys are both still like kind of interested in each other, okay? But it's almost like it is a little bit of a bruised ego, like when you take a little slip and a fall on ice and you bump your bum. You're right, and it's like, oh, my tailbone wasn't made to do that. Like, not a serious injury, but just one of those ones that you're like, did anybody see that? Nobody saw that, right? That's cool. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool, right? It's kind of like that. Some of you guys might recently have even done something like that, either like just a fall, like, but I'm seeing like in your home. like where carpet transitions into tile or something. Or it could have been on a little icy walkway or something. But it wasn't enough to hurt you. But it was enough that you're like, nobody saw that, right? I'm cool. I planned to do that. We're okay. Yeah, we're cool. And now your tailbone might be hurting a little bit physical hurt, you know? But this person and you guys, there's unfinished business between the two of you guys. That's why this connection had to be put on pause. The way they were treating you wasn't working out so good. So God put this connection on a timeout. Put it on pause, put it in a Ziploc, yellow and blue make green seal, and had you guys go to your separate corners. And basically I'm hearing until they cooled their jets a little bit, okay? A little bit of hot-headedness energy on this one. It feels almost like at the time you guys were on different paths, like one of you guys was the mild, one of you guys was the wild, and God was like, whoa, we got to slow them down a little bit because Capricorn's doing good, but they're kind of wandering off the path and going into some dark stuff, right? We'll find out what's going on because the Empress shows changes coming back in, and there's actually, for some of you guys, there's still family involved in this. And not like their family's involved or your family's involved, but more like you guys are supposed to be married and have a family type of a thing, okay? It's like it was written in your blueprints and they have like messed up the contract, okay? Or didn't follow the contract. We'll find out. Okay, hey Brittany, what's up, hon? How's it going, girl? Okay, let's see. Capricorn, can I thank you for something really quick? Because I had to really clear my energies last night. Leo and Sagittarius and Cancer this week have given me a run for my money. Thank you guys for I don't mind chilling with you right now. Let's chill in our hermit energies and just be like, man, it's been a week. You know what I mean? I'm with you on this. All right, new energies. Let's go into the new person. All right, this could be somebody you're already talking to or you're single and wondering what's coming in. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's the parable of the rich fool, which tells me they might, okay, this is somebody that's got new money. Ooh, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody that's already, why do you have a lot of people considering like, whoa, Capricorn would be a good mama or a good daddy. Okay, there's baby energies here, okay? Somebody's yeah. And even guys, for my girl Capricorns here, the guy you're dealing with, they could totally have baby on the brain. There's a lot of guys in the world, especially if they're awoke masculines, that are like, I really want to be a dad. I really want to have a father. Ooh, Capricorn would be a good mama. So sizing you up, and definitely even with the guys, male Capricorns, you got the girls looking at you like, I'm seeing catcalling energy and stuff, which that would be interesting for guys. Guys, male Capricorns here, are you with me? We don't get catcalled, right? We don't see girls walking down and be like, oh wow, I bet you let me pour my heart out to you. I bet you're all kinds of stable. You might be I bet you good cuddler. And it's we don't get that stuff. But either way, this is somebody that's looking in your direction that you would be very good to start a family with. So they've been thinking way down the future road, but yet I'm feeling like that even though it hasn't gone very far yet, okay? And yet they're already thinking long term with you. So it's gonna be interesting to see who this is. All right, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or maybe a Libra, could be a Scorpio, possibly a Cancer or a Taurus. Libra's here, Virgo, and you got a lot of major arcana. So yeah, there's a lot, and major arcana, they signify major shifts and changes in energy. So this is telling me that there could be just a lot of stuff, a lot of energies coming at you. And there is a lot of devil energy in the world right now too. You or them could be born on the 9th, maybe the 11th, the 24th, the 21st, the 1st, maybe the 10th, the 5th, the 15th, or the 26th. But I mean, you understand how it is because you always get that bum rap that just because Capricorn's got the devil card, it must all be devil energy. But it's not that case because Capricorns, you're the father of the zodiac. You're the motivators in the family. You know, you guys are the ones that motivate through that Tower card to get to the Star card. So it's a lot of just confronting the general energies right now because the good changes are getting ready to happen in the earth as we go into that new earth timeline. So it's starting to it's got some people thinking. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, the devil doesn't like to lose, but he's going to yet again. You know, good always wins in the end with the Fool card. All right? See, it's I think you're actually very focused on getting some things off of your to-do list with this Fool card to the Ace of Wands, because it's you need some time for you to have some fun and do some things that you've been wanting to do. And there's a plan you're wanting to focus on taking action for towards your future. And it looks like both work and love, both of them you're wanting to build forward momentum and kind of light a fire to get things going. You're tired of being stuck in the energies that you got going on. You know what I mean? That King of Swords, you've been in your head thinking about lots of stuff lately where there is a little bit of frustration. I'm trying to be nice because it's like, this is just the first reading of the day, but the Ace of Wands is back again. Some of you guys might be Sag Cap customers because I am feeling a little bit of frustration. We got the Carrot card. You know, it's like, you're gonna get me going. Don't you dare make me blush. Sagittarius did it last night, Capricorn. Come on, you're supposed to be on my side. But with the Two of Wands, this is that decision that you're ready to take some action on and build forward momentum. It's like, let's get this show on the road. You know what I mean? And you're cutting out some people, places, and things that are stealing your energy and leaving you feeling kind of like tired out. Okay? But the nice thing is going forward, you're coming to a sense of completion on these things. Some of you guys, I could be actually talking to a Capricorn that either you've recently changed up your hairstyle, or I'm actually talking to a natural redhead or two, because for some reason the hair is what's attracting me on this card. Okay? But yeah, you've got fire in your belly, so to speak, that you're ready to take some action on some things. Okay? And what I'm seeing on this is that you're going to get a little chance like to take a break. Some of you guys might even be planning a little, like a vacation or like a getaway to go, maybe not even a getaway, but something that involves like a travel to like maybe visit family, friends, or for family or friends that might be coming up in the not too distant future here, okay? And like, I'm seeing somebody trying to book airline tickets or something, but that's cool. Get your United app out. It's all right. United's got some good deals. It's cool. But I'm seeing, not sponsored in any way. For some reason, I just saw United Airlines. I saw a United Airlines jet, and I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you guys actually work in the airline industry. Like you're a stewardess or maybe even a pilot. What up? Oh, hi. I always wanted to get a pilot's license. I think that'd be cool to like be able to even like fly little Cessnas or something. I think it'd be cool to like, learn that. But what I'm seeing here is the plans you're making to move forward with this Ace of Wands. This one's got me kind of interested. Some of you guys, because like, here's the thing, it's an anomaly. An anomaly's bug me. I want to learn more about it. Because on this Ace of Wands, it's like, some of you guys, I feel a little bit of the Ace of Wands energy, you know? But then I feel it more passionate-wise, not so much the other direction. You know what I mean? Or somebody might, I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? Well, you know, it's a thing. It is a thing, and it's a judgment-free zone at Archer Astrology. We don't, Six of Wands. Some of you guys either do have or have already considered starting your own web page on a website that revolves around ceiling fans. Not ceiling fans, but fans. Okay? That's the best way I got to do it. Six of Wands. And I don't know why I'm being allowed to tell you this, but I just have to give the messages. Maybe some of you guys are just into like modeling or in social media or something where like outfit of the day posts or whatever. But whatever I'm telling you, Six of Wands, is that it's good. It's Caitlin Petty riding in on a motorcycle that like you're making the right decisions, the right calls. It's driving you towards success going forward, okay? I'm going to disconnect from that message because that one is like, that's a first, Capricorn. And judgment-free zone, I don't care, do you? Ace of Wands to the Six of Wands tells me that you've got a guaranteed victory, and I'm very proud of myself for not bringing up Beyonce winning a country music award and gritting my teeth. I think I'm getting over it. That's cool. I'm making it through my 5 stages of grief. The Five of Wands shows that you've dealt with a lot of runners in your life, though. These might be the people that you've decided to cut out. And not just like loved ones or special people, but friends, family. There's some that have just been on a lower level energy that you can't let them keep energetically draining you, right? And like, some of you guys might even be making like plans to move or wondering like where to go next. The neighborhood or apartment community you're looking into seems to be like a really good fit because it's like, some of you guys want to develop a new friend circle, but you want a new friend circle that's on a higher level, okay? Like some of you guys might be feeling like, yeah, Archer, the community's not what it used to be. It's time to move it on up, you know, move on up to the east side type of a thing, okay? Area you're looking though, you've got success in your forward momentum, which even though it's an Ace of Wands, that's why I can't totally get into it because I almost feel like it's an 8 of Wands, but it's like self-inflicted 8 of Wands. You're the one creating the momentum and the movement, not the universe. You know what I mean? I just got chills. Capricorn, how did you do that? It's the 8 of Wands. It's literally, I was just talking about it and it comes out. I was feeling the energy of it. Oh my gosh, I got chills. Rewind. That one there. If this was a sports broadcast, I would totally do an instant replay right now. Right now. Howard Cosell could even be here being like, hey, did you see what Archer just did there? He called the card before it came out. Let's go get a Budweiser and celebrate. Eight of Wands. I told you, you're making your own forward momentum on this one. You're like, you know what? If the universe can't keep up, I'm going to start. It's like I'm seeing an image of a pool and you being the person that starts the whirlpool. What? Do people still do that? That used to be so fun. You get in the pool and everybody starts walking until the thing makes a whole tidal wave pool thing. But you're the one that's starting the momentum, okay? I do also see you coming to terms with a hurt from the past that'll feel like a weight lifted. You know, like a family thing or a friend thing, not just one of these people down here, but it's just like something that's really gotten under the skin for a long time, like a fight with a friend, a family member, but you'll be able to have closure on this soon. And that Justice card as well with the King of Swords and the Six of Wands, this is telling me some of you guys are dealing with either like a legal battle, might be even something like inheritance or something that you're looking into, or someone that owes you money even possibly. But what I'm seeing on is that the outcome will be kind of like exactly what it should be, okay? Because you might be nervous or worried about the outcome on whatever this is. Maybe like family members owe you money, or a friend or a coworker or a boss or something like that. Or, you know, straight up for some of you guys, families trying to railroad you on some inheritance or something. I see it'll work out well. Okay, you might even get lucky with a little bit of pro bono and stuff like that. I do see the other person has a very strong legal team. Okay, they like Better Call Saul. But so there's a bit of a struggle or a battle, but the outcome still winds up being as it properly should be. Okay, so that's a little bit of a nice relief. You're going to actually feel some relief over these multiple blockages as a result of this devil energy going on. Okay, let's roll into the money here. I do like the direction that it goes though. And there's also repeating sixes. See, sixes actually do show a little bit of a sense of balance and success and feeling better about things that are happening in your life. And with that King of Swords, he's my favorite king. That's the king that thinks before taking action. The other three kings are they're pretty fast moving, you know, do before they think. But the King of Swords, he's my favorite because this guy thinks before he takes action, all right? So much so that he's made it all the way to the top of Mount Everest, which I think that's pretty good, okay? So you or them could be born on the 6th, the 16th, or the 26th, definitely. That first comes out off the Ace of Wands. Maybe the 11th, the 12th, the 20th, or the 21st. But, okay, let's roll it. Let's take a peek in the money here and see what's up with that, because maybe something to do with like this legal issue or friend owing you money or family inheritance. It might actually have your budget stressed to the max. I'm also seeing something about family-related health that might be stressing the budget out. Four of Swords, and it didn't come out reverse. I'm man enough to admit it. I was holding the deck upside down. However, I don't remember where I put the deck down. How did the deck turn up reversed? Did I set it down? I don't remember. Hey, Kate. What's up, Kate for cards? All right, Four of Swords. For some of you guys, work in the past person ties together. For some of you guys, I'm even with the Three of Swords, seeing like HR might have gotten involved. Maybe you guys work together. And as a result of something here, like either one or both of you might even have lost your jobs as a result of this, because this is here, okay? But then I also see, also confirms the quietly quitting, because there's a lot of Three of Swords to the Three of Wands naysayers in the workplace, aren't there? You know what, if I got these cards from me in a work situation, I would feel it. Hey Jeanette, I'm good, how are you doing, hon? What up? Thanks for coming by. And M, thank you so much for the gifts. You guys are awesome. And Care, not only thank you for the awesome screen name, but thanks for the gift. Now, this, if I pulled this would be something that shows a lot of naysayers in the workplace and company morale being low, okay? Like someone at work, there's, I don't know why this got my goat so much, but this here is telling me there's somebody in the workplace that like, look how bummed out this person is. Like, okay, they got the company hoodie on, so at least they wear the company clothing or whatever, you know. They don't show up to somewhere where you're supposed to wear a suit and tie and they're rocking a t-shirt. Anyways, I digress. Yes, exactly. Anyhow, yeah. Flag me for that one, YouTube. Some of you guys are online content creators. Because you know me, I'm usually pretty play by the rules, do what you got to do. But that I just heard, that was like, there's a Capricorn that's starting something online, but you want to push the barriers. You want to like kind of bend the rules a little bit. All right, maybe like see, there's someone at work that you're trying to avoid. This might actually push you out the door. but I'm not seeing you getting pushed out the door. This person here that's the one that's kind of like wrecking the company morale and stuff, I see them, they're a job hopper. They haven't even been there that long because work used to be going really good, but this is that one that comes around and goes, oh, I'll bet it's just a matter of time before they replace all of us. Everybody's going out the door. And you're like, why do you even need to be around me talking? I'm trying to do my work, and you're more worried about not having a job than doing the job that you have. You know, this is because this person's a bit of a serial job hopper, and with that Three of Wands, I think they leave before you do, and they get out of your hair, straight up, because they're that way. They've never found a job they liked. Every job this person comes into, they hate it, and then they quit it. Then they go to another job, and then it happens again, cycle on repeat. So, but now some of you guys, might be wanting to start a hair salon. Interesting. Sun card and the Lover's card. There's something you would rather be doing than the current job that you're doing now. And some of you guys are sitting on potential. Like you've got a degree and there's no jobs available in your field, and you're like, wow, that was a great use of my money. You know, I do actually see for some of you guys that this is kind of cool. But with this Lover's card and the Sun card, Leo and Gemini energy, it's like either you're going to be getting a new job offer that you didn't suspect or didn't see coming, okay? Or it's like from a company you hadn't even considered working for. Let me get cards on this. This is interesting, especially if for some of my unemployed Capricorns that you've been looking for work, or you're employed but you don't even want to be there anymore, and you're like, I got to find something else. I got to get off this sinking ship while there's still a lifeboat. I got you. Let's see what's up. I got you. Ace of Pentacles. Told you. A job offer you didn't suspect. This is like somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Used to be an old coworker, friend of yours. They moved on a while ago. And then you guys kind of just drifted apart. I see them reaching out to you and being like, Capricorn, there's a job offer at my work. You'd be perfect here. Do you want me to put a good word in for you? You got time to do an application on your lunch break or something? And you being like, whoa, yeah, I would do this. And the money's good. King of Pentacles. It's a little higher up than what you're doing now. Better pay package, good retirement too. Whatever company they're in, man, it could be like medical or healthcare, because the health insurance alone I see being like top shelf phenomenal. Okay, like this could have other companies jealous, because I mean we're talking like good stuff. Okay, nice retirement too, and somehow it's like they're on their own. They're not relying on any extra hand or help, but. Big bank money. This could be a Forbes 500 type of a company. Nice. But the Ace of Pentacles shows an offer you didn't suspect, being like, oh my gosh, I never would have dreamt this. You're going to be like, I wondered where you went to when you left working with us. And they'll be like, yep, I'm here. You want to come too? So it's been somebody that's been out of the hair for a while. They might even have been through one or two different jobs before finding this one and then falling in love with it. An Ace of Pentacles to the Sun card, that tells me you'll fall in love with it too. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. And then for some of you that have been storing up a bunch of lessons from work, you know, like some of you guys might be like a life coach or a mentor, and you're currently like employed as a therapist or a social worker, and you've just been very quietly paying attention to stuff going on around you and building up your own little personal stockpile to branch out on your own, start like a social media thing or a content thing. I'm seeing on that, like maybe as a life coach or a mentor of some kind digitally or online. This might be a good time to consider going for it with the Ace of Swords to the Page of Cups, because it's an idea you've had for a while, and it's got a lot of potential on this one that it'll lead you down a different pathway and into a different form of employment than you're used to. Getting to do what you want from anywhere in the world, and also with King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, making some generational wealth that'll let you retire kind of happy and healthy too, okay? Some of you guys have been getting into like investings and that. And the weird thing is I'm seeing somebody here, like a message or a way that you'll know when you see it will be like you drive past a yard and they've got a bunch of pink flamingos. Those old school plastic yard decorations. Might just be one or two, but for some of you guys, I see you driving past somebody that like they really must like them because they got a bunch in their yard. Or like an apartment community or housing area or something that's named like the Flamingo or something like that. And so they got flamingos as their signage or something. Might resonate. But all right, let's get into the love department. That Queen of Cups down here tells me time for love. All right, start with the past person. Thanks for being here too, y'all. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com or just follow the link that's in the link tree in this QR code. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom reading and the traditional private YouTube videos. So, but shoot me an email and I will shoot you back pricing, availability, and details. And hang tight, you'll probably have it in your, like if you email me, you'll probably have a reply in your inbox in the morning because I'm gonna try to knock them out before bed after we finish Pisces. So that way I'm caught up. Okay, what's up with the past person? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like you have a type almost because this is somebody else that was closed off. But this person here, closed off to love, this person is just like new money. They've recently made some money and they want to brag about it. This Four of Pentacles is kind of like old money. Never could tell, never could get a reading off of them. And it's very hard to change their mind even when they're wrong, okay? I'm seeing somebody that just got either you got a new purse or they did, or there's somebody that like has a different purse for every day of the week, like changes purses all the time, okay? With the Chariot though, this could be a Cancer or a Scorpio, because with the Five of Cups, what I'm seeing on this one, it's kind of like that, see, it's like they ran and they shouldn't have. It's like they're starting to get over all the stuff that got in the way of this, and they're starting to miss you. With that Chariot card on the Five of Cups, it does tell me they're alone too. So on a side message for some of you guys, that this person chose somebody else over you. Like you guys got invested, got started, got doing stuff, and then I'm seeing them just be like I'm going back to an ex, or I picked somebody else, or I'm sorry, it's not working out. Like they made a mistake and shot themselves in the foot in the Four of Cups. Somebody here might actually be into hunting or camping, possibly. I'm even seeing like a motorhome or an RV that's got that sticker of the country on it, and people like fill in all the stickers of the states and stuff that they've been in. Either you got that, or like if you're driving on the freeway or something, you might see it pass you and be like, oh, whoa, Archer mentioned that. Okay. But you're both do still have an interest in each other here, and it's kind of like they're coming to terms with what they did, kind of hot-headed, Cancer energy, and a hasty decision that was made on their part, and now they're starting to miss in on this. A little bit of fear of missing out's coming out with this too. They don't want it to become an unrequited love because they know they kind of made a mistake. Eight of Pentacles shows them doing work, and now they're single while the Wheel of Fortune's spinning. This is with the energies, the way the planets are moving, especially Neptune energy right now, and all the planets that are backed up in Pisces. This is showing me the Wheel of Fortune right now is like the energy of a boggle board. You know, shaking it up and putting all the dice into place to get letters and words and names and stuff. So there's still unfinished business between you that the universe is trying to sort out. And now what I'm seeing here, this isn't karma, okay? This isn't like they went and picked somebody else, or you guys broke up and they tried dating somebody else and like that person left them. This is the energy of whatever they chose over you, person, place, or thing. They regret the decision, therefore they have decided to cut that person out, okay? They did it. They either they left you and started dating somebody new. And they were like, nope, this ain't working. All of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh. It's the process of finding out they're in love with you and that they made a mistake, okay? And it's a toughie on this one because it's like, why would they go that far? Why didn't they know they loved me at that time, you know? But that's a little bit of the unfinished business. And what I'm being told on this one is, if they hadn't have figured this out now, it would have become a very bad problem in the future going forward. For some of you guys that were married, they've developed a bit of a 7-year itch. Page of Pentacles with the Strength card. Could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be a Virgo or a Gemini. Virgo, Taurus, Gemini. Strong Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer are here. Taurus, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. Even Scorpio, too. This person's got a pretty wide array of their birth chart. Maybe you or them, somebody here has a stellium in their chart, possibly. But this is kind of cool for what they're going through, because it's not that typical energy of like, oh yeah, they picked somebody else, or you guys have been separated or apart for so long that they tried something. But it's more of the energy that they chose not to go anywhere else. They realized they made a bad decision and a bad choice, okay? Whatever they picked over you, work, family, home, their own mind, their own health issues and stuff like that, that's a bit of what I'm seeing that they've worked through, and they stopped. They're like, this isn't a good idea. I made a bad choice. I don't know what to do. Okay, so they're working on their feelings to get through this one. They have that fear of missing out, but I do see on this one that with the retrogrades getting ready to set in, that they're going to kind of take a chance. You're going to hear from them. It's going to be either it's something like they just send you a meme, or they just send you some kind of completely unrelated text out of the blue that you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that. But it's what leads to a reconnection and them trying to get the chance to talk to you and tell you what they've done to change so that they can build up to see about the possibility of a reunion and a bit of a peace offering between the two of you guys, okay? For some of you guys, the way they're going to come back in, it's going to lead to a proposal, okay? Some of you, what it is they weren't moving very fast, right? I almost feel the Chariot reversed. And with the Eight of Pentacles, some of you guys were like, we've been together for a long time. If you like it, you need to put a ring on it and lock it down. And they were like, oh, sorry, told you, not ready for that stuff. I think for those of you this part applies to, they know. They know the only way they could get back into your good graces is to show up with a ring or to show up with those intentions. And the thing is, they're not doing it because they feel like they have to. It's because they realize they want to, okay? You want to talk about a massive shift. This is a pole change. This is somebody that, much like the poles shifting in the earth that we've been working through, this is somebody that does a complete 180 and not the way you remember before. You're going to have to kind of get reused to them because you're going to be like, oh, you're faking. You're being nice. You're caring. You're loving. No. This person, Capricorn, I'm not even going to laugh at this because I'm going to give them some credit for this. This person has gone off their rails, Eight of Pentacles, on YouTube, TikTok, online, Google searching. Some of them might even have got a life coach or a dating coach. If not, they have just watched every video on how to date and how to be in a relationship. And I'm hearing a song by Hoobastank. I'm hearing The Reason, okay? And I'm also hearing Tin Man. Those songs might resonate to you, okay? But this is somebody like Hoobastank, The Reason, that you're the reason they wanted to change, all right? If they hadn't met you, they never would. They'd have been the same old person, all right? And for those of you that are experiencing a marriage that might be going through a bit of a 7-year itch, which I am not a fan of that, but I guess it's a thing. I mean, I wouldn't, but whatever. I'm seeing here them coming to their senses, okay? And things working out. And it happens before they do something really drastic or something that violates one of the 7 deadly sins, okay? So could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. You do got some major arcana here. Sagittarius, Virgo, strong Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I'm pulling a lot of fixed energy off this Empress because they know what they want, and they want you, and that's going to be what has them start coming your way. You then could be born on the 10th, the 1st, the 20th or 21st, the 28th, the 18th, the 4th, the 14th, the 3rd, maybe even the 27th or the 23rd, okay? Somebody here could be a life path 7 or 8, okay? But that strength card shows they'll get their act together, okay? They're going to find that one last dose of willpower to pull them through it, okay? All right, now, let's see what's up with this new person because I actually kind of dig this new person's vibe. Although they might need to slow their roll just a little bit because I'm being told you guys aren't really in a labeled relationship. And yet they already are looking your way. Okay, so what it is, oh, okay. Now it's gonna happen. Capricorn, no fair. You're not fair. I thought we were gonna get through this without this happening. You're the one that's attracting them in. And I don't care if you're oh my gosh, stop. Oh no, here we go. We were, Madeline, we were almost there. Kristen, we were so close on this one, Melissa. What it is, either you've changed your hair, you've changed your looks, even my men Capricorns, maybe you just got back into the gym to get rid of the winter bod or whatever. Hey, me too. After Christmas meals, I was cooked, But whatever it is, you're the one that's in the Ace of Wands energy that's got both of these people looking at you. I don't mind seeing you leave, but it's fun to watch you walk away. Oh my gosh, no. Oh no, it's happening. Hold on, somebody, Mama T, go get PG. We're gonna need her. Oh boy. Okay, what have we got? Let's go. Capricorn. Danielle, we got an issue. We got an issue here. Why does everybody think Capricorn's so hot? Why does the deck keep turning upside down? Oh, I just heard a song. Y'all, tell me who this song is. You spin me right round, baby, right now, like a record. I forget who it is, but with the Judgment card, King of Cups. Oh, that's why it happened. Okay, cool. Thank you. What it is, this is somebody that you guys did try to start something at one point and it didn't work out. And literally, as they started to walk away, they turn around and they're like, wait, no, I didn't mean it that way. Hold on. What I meant to say was, do you want to go out on a date? So, okay, where's this going? 3 of Cups. Told you, do you want to go out on a date? Oh, this person's hyper, aren't they? Because I'm talking a mile a minute. Like the gardener could hear me over the lawnmower at this point. Some of you guys, I'm seeing a vision of a rose bush. Either you like doing roses, but I'm seeing like this one specific rose bush that it never dies. It could be the middle of winter and this rose bush makes roses. It might be in your yard, garden, a friend's, something. But it's like, yeah, it's one that there's always like a rose blooming on this plant or something, even in the dead of winter. Okay, that might be really specific. But this is cute because, okay, what I'm seeing on this is that they're going to be like, hey, we should go and get coffee. We should get some, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, we should go and get some food. They're going to disguise a date as like a business lunch or a friend thing, okay? This could be an old friend that comes back around, or it is a date interest that like the first time you guys went out, it didn't work out quite right. For some of you guys, you got like, it's somebody that started at your job, right? Came in, they crushed on you, and then like either they left or you left, and now they were trying to hunt you down to like find a way to see you again. Something like that, okay? Somebody here might be into real estate possibly, but I do see like a bit of a business vibe. So it's something that like, they're disguising like a business meetup or a friend meetup as a date, instead of just being straight up about it. Because for some reason they think this is the cool way or the slick way to do it, all right? It's like this person has already looked into a vision of a future with you too, of starting something fresh. Because I'm pulling on the Tower card vibes. This is like, it's the energy after the Tower card. You know, whenever you take that leap, because in original Rider-Waite, it was always depicted with the Fool taking a leap off of the card or off of the Tower, you know? This is telling me that the Tower moment has already happened, and that now they want to know if we could try it again or if we could rebuild and start this foundation. Like this person, I'm thinking you've even had some dreams about this person. Like if you haven't, they sure have. The thing I'm wondering with this Seven of Swords is like, did you guys connect up in the dreams? You know what I mean? Because like this person's had dreams, like they've seen you like going grocery shopping together, meeting your parents, you meeting their parents, and like climbing a relationship ladder together, you know? Not even a slow burn, but a very structured burn. Like one rung at like everything happening in a very precise order. Could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces, because this is somebody that really thinks and really plans. Virgo and Pisces, they're the two biggest planners of the zodiac. But also could be a Cancer or Sagittarius. Those two are joined at the hip pretty much. Then you got, man, there's strong Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. But this is like they've envisioned the whole dynamic with you. Nine of Swords to the World card, and they're not telling you about it with the Hanged Man to the Knight of Swords because they're making plans. Like they're a chess player, okay? I feel like they're gonna they're gonna be like, it's not a date. We're just let's go here and review these contracts, or let's go here and look at the company handbook or like the training manual. Like maybe you guys meet, or I'm being told met at like through a work training course, seminar, event, and then it's like, yeah, right, we're gonna go and study together. But it's totally like, I do like that they buy the drinks and everything and that, and you're like, wait, this is almost like it's a date. And they're like, no, it's not. Nine of Swords. Wait, yes, it totally is. World's card. Okay? Because it's like this person already has a place, like what's the wording? Knight of Swords. This person already has a plan in place for their future. I like that they're established. All right, could be a boss, could be an entrepreneur, but somehow they've got that money. Remember Four of Pentacles? This could actually honestly just be somebody that won the lotto, or they're a content creator, got an inheritance, but they're that new money, because this is like one of the only Four of Pentacles I've ever seen that has him smiling. You know, that's a happy Scrooge McDuck getting ready to jump into his vault of gold coins. All right, so they could be a little bit of a bragger or a flaunter, but they got it to flaunt it. So what are you going to do? You know? And there's the Two of Cups. There's that date or a meetup, or like, hey, I need a +1 for this work event. We might as well just go together. We'll carpool and save gas. It's a date. It is totally a date. All right? They've got all this plans in place for the future, and they just, like, they are waiting for somebody to have by their side. To like, they constantly get like cold feet, Nine of Swords, due to a little bit of like a fear of losing their identity or their independency. Because what I'm seeing here is somebody that's been on their own for a while, even if they get a lot of attention at work or because they're in the public eye. but it's somebody that like they get nervous about like having to share a bed with somebody, or like remembering to put the toilet seat down and cleaning up after themselves, that sort of thing. So they get a little nervous about like, whoa, I got all this perfect structure. Can we adapt? What if I snore too much? What if I roll over in bed and crush Capricorn? It's something like that, okay? And that's what they'll overcome. And then it literally, you guys walk into this thing as like just a meetup, Knight of Pentacles, and then you walk out going, it was a total date. And then it actually just go into dating and gets on the right track, okay? Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer or a Capricorn. Oh yeah, it could be 2 Capricorns. I dig that. That's Capricorn, you are the one sign that when you put the same sign together, you guys roll. You know, like you put 2 Tauruses together, that's like a bullfight in the middle of an arena. 2 Cancers together, you have one Cancer that's like, oh my gosh, my person's being so clingy, and it's like, you're both Cancers. Or 2 Sagittariuses that just like keep firing arrows off at each other. You know what I mean? Or 2 Pisces that never talk. Like 2 Capricorns, that's good stuff. But it could also be a Cancer or a Taurus. Could be a Libra. But remember, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. Even Scorpio, and that's here. This is just the part of their charts that activating when I ask about their thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you. Okay? But I do like the outcome, Capricorn. You got 2 very big potentials here that both are being magnetically drawn towards you and your Ace of Wands. Okay? Whatever shampoo you're using, keep it up. Claim this thing down in the comments, Capricorn. I did feel some of the awkward stress and frustrations in the beginning, but then the outcome goes forward here. Somebody finally gets off their backside and comes in your way. All right? I love it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. And Capricorn, if you are like online, a content creator, if you got a podcast or a Spotify, a musician, whatever you do online presence, post up your link down in the comments, okay? Follow for follow, sub for sub, all that cool stuff. All of us, the whole family, will come and check you out. And please subscribe and set the bell. Would love to have you be a part of the family. There's always room at this table. And remember too, this will resonate to any placement of Capricorn within your chart, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. And nobody can do what you do, Capricorn. Remember that. All right? So, now with that said, let's dive in and check out some super chats, all right? And if y'all want to hang out, TikTok, do you want me to end the live, or do you guys want to hang out for the super chats, y'all? You guys too, Instagram, Facebook, because I know they're like already taken and everything, but we're all in the same like circle in that. You might hear on one of the super chats be like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what's going on in my situation, and it becomes a little bit of like a bonus. So if y'all want to hang, you got it, Danielle. All right, for sure. I'll leave you guys on. Let's go for it. All right, let me hop over to the channel. Let me grab fan funding. And if you do want to check out my other readings and my pick-a-cards, we've got some bass covers, drum covers and stuff. Just check out the entire link tree. Scan this QR code right up here, or check out the pinned comment. It'll take you over there. Super chats are on YouTube. If you come over and subscribe, be a part of the family on YouTube, then after every single reading I do, I answer super chats. It's like $1.99 or $20, $50. I think you pick different dollar amounts, and then you can type in a question and I'll answer it for you. And I'll try to do an Archer's Lounge where it's nothing but super chat questions. Oh my gosh, Carla, Green Ranger. Guys, you work hard for your money. Oh my gosh, thank you. Even with what happened in the Capricorn reading. Thank you, guys. Capricorn's getting all the attention right now. Capricorn looking over their shoulder to be like, why is everybody checking me out? Well, you know, you're Capricorn. You can't help it. All right, let's grab some Archer deck. I'm going to grab the decks out of the Jeep. I want to go through those decks, and I'll start using them. We'll start using like guest decks or special appearance decks from people that have sent them in. We'll do that. I got decks. Yeah, I'll do that before Aquarius, and then we'll do it. Then we'll do it all next week too. I'll use the Biblical Tarot for the base cards, and then I'll use like a deck that was gifted to the channel for all the clarifiers for all 12 signs next week. Maybe even the all signs, we could use some of the decks. Okay, Randy, let's start with Randy. All right, intentions and new. Okay, gotcha. Let's see what's up. All right, we're gonna give me every variable for Randy. New love, intentions, past love intentions, the whole shebang. Let's make some spaghetti for Randy. Throw everything and see what sticks. Give me everything you got. Don't hate me, Randy. Okay, I'm setting the parameters for you. Don't hate me. Don't hate me if I tell you Christy Brinkley's coming for you, okay? Then Inez be really jealous. What in the world is Randy doing with Christine Brinkley in a red Ferrari? Holiday row. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles to the Empress card. What I'm seeing on this one is there's two potentials, okay? Because you've got somebody, Page of Swords, at work that comes into your workplace. I don't see it as a co-worker, but I see it as somebody that frequents the workplace that is interested in you. They kind of like the vibes you got, and they like you. This person would see you as like everything. They might not be someone you would consider exactly your type, but man, they check 9.5 boxes out of 10. I'll tell you what, but you're 10 out of 10 for them. They like exactly how you look, how you are, how you act, how you behave. They like what they see, okay? And now the energy of this coming in, this is actually what's causing a little bit of the delay with you and Inez, okay? Two of Cups, and reason being, Emperor. You're the Emperor, dude. You totally are. You're an awoke masculine. That is super rare. It is very hard to find there would be a lineup of women if they figured out and found out you were like a divine masculine that's awoke. Oh God, that's the Emperor that everybody wants, you know? So the World's card. The reason for the delays with Inez on this one is because there is the potential for like someone to come in that would treat you better than Inez ever could. However, if you were to start entertaining this individual, it would actually also speed up Inez's on the return, because it's going to turn into a little bit of a tarot novella in that Inez thinks, now don't you shoot the messenger on me on this one, okay? But Inez thinks, I can do whatever I want. I'm the Empress. Randy will wait for me forever because Randy loves me. Emperor to the Empress, right? I've got all the time I need to figure this out. And yes, Inez, you're right. You do. It is nobody has the right to tell Inez, get off your butt and heal right now. You know, get over it, walk it off. However, the minute she thought she didn't have that control over you would be the minute she would derail, okay? She has never let it show, except for that one time when you guys were first just dating and you thought she was messing around, or she played it off as messing around. But she got straight up, upright jealous of that one coworker of yours and gave you warnings like, you watch out, she's all over you like a short overcoat. She's going to get you. And you're like, what are you talking about? I didn't even notice her. That sort of a thing. Oh, yeah, she got some jealousy inside. So just so you know, if you were to move forward, there's somebody that would like totally blow Inez's eyes out of the water, and then you'd wind up having to deal with a choice. Okay? So I hope that helps. Oh, the one at work could be a Gemini, a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. It was mutable energy. The one that's like, I'll wait, whatever. I'm just waiting to see if Randy's interested, okay? And you're sitting here going, Archer, the world doesn't work that way. For this person, it totally does. So, and here's the weird part. I'm being told that the person has like either a streak of purple hair in their hair or pink hair or something. Almost enough that might have been the 0.5 out of 10 that you're like, I don't know about purple hair, buyer beware or something. Actually, one of my best friends, holy cow, who's the Capricorn? She's got the purple hair and she's like the bestest friend I've ever had. She's actually kind of cool. But it might be something like that just ticks you off just enough to be like, that might not be cool. But then deep down into the skin, she's like totally perfect, okay? All right. I used to hate it, Danielle. We said it in the workplace when I was at car dealers. Another reason I wasn't a fan of that, but we do like, oh, purple hair, buyer beware. And I'm like, you know what? Some of the best car deals I had was purple hair people. So it's like, y'all don't want to deal with it? Send them my way, because I happen to think they're awesome, you know? But anyways, okay, Angel Eyes, what do I need to watch out for this week? How does tomorrow look for me? Any movement on the Cancer home front? Thanks so much. You are welcome so much. Let's see what we got. I don't know, Cancer's having a bad weekend. I talked to Mama T this morning, called her to see how she was feeling. And she's like, what's going on? I was like, I'm not a Cancer today, I want to be a Virgo. She's like, why? I'm like, because I woke up as a Cancer and I was in a mood. I was ready to yell at my bed for sleeping, I'm like, I didn't sleep right on you, it's your fault. I was in a weird mood. So I had to connect to my Virgo energy to save my backside. Moon card, okay. Actually watch for a little change or movement this week, okay? It might be a little later in the week, but Cancer might make an attempt at something that's going to, I don't know what it is that happens, but the Six of Wands tells me the result is he unblocks you from his real accounts. How do people have time for fake accounts? I don't have time to run the Archer account, let alone that. But I see something happens this week that changes him. Might be the moon cycles. Oh, that's right. We are coming up to the eclipse. The 14th is the eclipse. Yeah, I can see it. That might be what, because the Chariot's here too. But that could be what brings him back around and causes him to unblock and get things back on track. There actually is some potential for it. And that's the dominant, that's like the big news story for you. That's your top headline of the week. Right now, believe it or not, and I know I'm not a fan of this personally, but I have to do what the energies tell me to, Angel Eyes. Stay no contact. Go totally ghost to the point that he thinks that you have forgotten his existence, and that might actually amplify it or move it along faster. You know what I mean? Interesting. Okay, you're playing a Cancer at his own game. All right, and you got a Cancer that's on your side. I can give you all of his secrets if you want. All right, but yeah. Okay, Carla, and thank you, Carla. This reading is totally sponsored by Carla Johnson. Well, actually, and Green Ranger. So if you want a Green Ranger, Carla Johnson, oh, that's like a high-end hotel. You know how like the hotels have this, so it's not just a Howard Johnson, but it's a Green Ranger edition. So like it's like got a really cool Art Deco vibe. Yeah, y'all should take it. Make your reservations today at the Carla Johnson off of Route 31 in Jehookville, Georgia. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. Oh, you guys partnered up and started a hotel chain. No. Seven of Pentacles. If you were, it would actually make you guys a buttload of money. But what I'm seeing here now, just to focus back on Carla with the Virgo update at the moment. I was going to say expect a phone call. Who is it? Oh, hi. Oh, that's cool. I'll call you back. I will definitely call back. Okay, cool. That's cool. I like it. That is kind of cool to hear. Because I was going to say the World card. I hear Virgo wanting to talk to you about something. And then I get the phone rings. That's the coolest part. Seven of Pentacles on the Two of Wands. Virgo's going to get ready to start planting some seeds in your direction. It could be posts on his social media, which is telling me, yeah, we know you look, Carla, but it's 2025, so it's a judgment-free zone, whatever. It's public domain, all right? Everybody's allowed to look. I'll go look at his stuff, you know, in my spare time. But with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, watch out. He's going to start posting stuff on his social media this week that is totally connected to you. The posts totally are about you, okay? It could just be the right kind of meme, or he posts a deliberate picture of something like he goes to Enterprise, and he goes to the high-end Enterprise thing at the mall. I have a picture I could do of that too. I stopped and took a picture in front of a Maserati and a Bentley, and I'm like, I'm not stupid enough to spend all that money on these cars, but I sure as heck will take a free picture in the middle of Nashville's parking lot. I did. I might post them later because now you guys will all know. I'll be like, look at my new sweet ride. And Carla Johnson will comment on the post and be like, no, you told me that was at Enterprise in Nashville. Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. He's going to start posting stuff that leads to communication. So your guys' next chapter apparently starts based on like the Pi Moon. That's what I'm calling it, the Pi Moon eclipse, because it's on March 14th. But that's going to be the catalyst. Your guys' reunion and reconnection starts with him posting memes about you. And if he put the sadder the song in the post, the better. Like, I mean, we're going like beyond even like staring at the ceiling. Like he's going to use like Nearer My God to Thee or something. And those are the posts about you. And it's actually what leads towards the start of a reunion. Okay? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, he's actually pretty strong in your energy right now. Okay, Virgo Virgo, what are you doing to your people? I know it's a Capricorn reading, but Virgo, okay, Archer Astrology, hi, nice to meet you. Virgo, Moon, and Rising, so I'm allowed to talk on this topic, okay? Virgo, we need to talk to our people more, apparently. Our people are all very worried about us, Virgos, okay? So, y'all, we need to talk to our people a little bit more. Come out of your holes, Virgos. Hey, and I'm guilty of it, too. In fact, I'll read the rest of the cards from under the table. I don't care. All right, what's up with King of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands? What are you asking? Oh my gosh, even God popped this. Virgo just uploaded a picture. What is she doing? Oh no, okay, and it looks like he's kissing her forehead. The brute. Can't see because he has a cap on his, guys that wear hats. Oh, do cowboy hats count? Can't see because he has cap on, and she captioned it Batman, and I exploring Batman. Has she moved in? Is it over? Okay. King of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles. Oh man. Okay. It's okay. It's actually Green Ranger. It's kind of okay, even though it isn't. All right. Now hang in there with me, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is she picked a player, and she is trying it, but it's not. They don't live together, not moved in together. Oh my God, he has her calling her Batman. I mean, really? I'm Batman. Yeah, I bet you're Batman, right? If man was probably born after Michael Keaton had the original Batmobile even, and doesn't have a clue who Adam West is, calling him Batman. What I'm seeing on this one is she's in with a player. Now God is, it's not that God's apologizing for it, but this is something she needs to get out of her system, in the fact that she was interested in you and interested in him. Apparently the player made a move faster instead of trying to be nice about it. Here's the problem. He's talking to her, and he's also got Catwoman and Birdwoman and Aquawoman. This dude's a player. Unfortunately, she does have to learn it, because this is literally, it ties into the Capricorn reading that she has to go, oops, I went in the wrong direction. I made a mistake. Now, I don't see they've taken any action or not yet. Now, if on the unfortunate reason the Ace of Wands energy would come out between the two of them, that would actually just get this over with faster. But that's what it is, because she's not really that kind of a girl, okay? Just because he takes her to a dinner doesn't mean she's dessert. Also, he can't afford to buy her dinner. You know, she would like to go for sushi, and he's going to take her to McDonald's, you know, and get a Happy Meal and go play in the... Do they even still have playscapes anymore? Because, like, he wants to crawl in Hamburglar's mouth, you know? But it's not going to go anywhere. She has to go through this to realize she made the wrong decision, and God's saying he's sorry, but it's still forward momentum. It's almost like saying, let her get this out of her system to realize she made the mistake, because by doing it now before committing to you, she will never do it again after committing to you. It also, with the Two of Pentacles, now becomes your choice. When she realizes in 1 week from now, when Batman's out of the picture, Batman, that guy gives Batman a bad name, but a week from now, when he's out of the picture and moved on to somebody else, and she comes back, are you going to forgive her for having to learn this lesson? Or are you going to tell her, oh no, you picked Batman, so you lose out on Spider-Man. Sorry, everybody gets one, okay? It is a phase she's going through, and it's something that had to happen. Better now than after you guys are in a committed relationship and she cheats on you or leaves you or breaks up with you. It's happening now because she's not a cheater, so it's got to happen before she's in the committed relationship. So I am sorry, but it's better to get it out of the way now. It's not going to go anywhere. They're not going to culminate anything, because he's too much of a player, and she's picking up on the vibes, and she's trying to make the best of it. If you go look at his social media, he's got nothing of her. There's no pictures of him he's probably got more pictures with his baseball cap than he does with any person. Because when you got 3 girls that you're playing behind the scenes, you can't post any pictures with one of them because the other 2 find out. So you check it out. You go and do a little snoopy on his stuff, she won't even exist on his social media, and right now she's trying to get him to pick her. He's not going to pick her. But she's got to go through that hurt to love and respect your love more. Okay? Okay. Okay, Rohama. What's up, Rohama? Rohama, see, it wasn't just you. I thought about that last night after Sagittarius reading. All Sagittarius wanted the carrot card. There was nothing wrong. It's not you. It's general consensus. You're doing good. Anything good expected in the coming week or month? Okay, let's find out. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Rohama, how'd you do that? 5 of Wands. You got 3 sevens. You want to talk about getting 3 cherries on the slot machine? Yeah. So I see you hitting an energetical jackpot. Who's it with? The Lovers, Gemini energy. Caden, the Gemini returns. Girl, I think this is the week you actually do hit an energetical jackpot with Caden. I think it takes off. Okay? This might be the beginning of what leads you to forgetting about the people of your past and having somebody that's really all in it with you, and you guys get to nurture your connections, your social media accounts and stuff together. It's like becoming each other's muse. You and Caden are going to hit an energetical jackpot this week, girl. Good, you go, girl. Booyah. Okay? All right, somewhere between this week or this month, I pulled the energy this week. Intuitively, I wasn't even led to thinking about this month, so this could be within the next 7 days easily. Okay? Okay, Chastity. What's up, Chastity? How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. All right, can I tell you if Chris the Cancer has feelings for me? Yes. He's a hard... Cancers stay in their shell, and then they lash out, and their crab claws go off right for the jugular. But it really is just, it's because they love. 9 of Swords. Like I said at the beginning, everybody wonders what Virgo's up to. I woke up not wanting to be a Cancer. That brings me all the way down to my Sagittarius Neptune. Boom. So apparently I'm actually a Sagittarius today. Star card, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. What I'm seeing on this one is he does actually. Now he does hide them because it's a little interestingly weird. He does, okay, you're not trying to take action on him because you wonder if he has feelings for you. He hasn't taken action on you because he wonders if you have feelings for him. So you guys both are very nervous about going forward because of what you guys have been through in the past. Like that's why you guys will go, like you go for a day or two without responding to him, or he ghosts for a week and then all of a sudden sends you a picture or something. You guys both actually do have feelings for each other. You're just both very guarded and very slow to proceed just because of what you guys have been through before each other, okay? And that, he's going to be more guilty of it than you are. You're able to get over it a lot faster than him. He's a Cancer. He still remembers that girl in kindergarten that when he pulled her pigtails, she drew on his paper with a purple crayon, okay? And he still kind of holds resentment about that, you know, that sort of a thing. So it takes a little longer for Cancer to come through it, but the King of Swords, what I'm seeing here is that either one of you like took action on it, it would actually be kind of cool. Because neither of you guys are looking for like going out, partying, you know, top shelf life, hitting the bar scene. However, you guys both are totally into cuddle nights and movie nights and just staying at home on the couch in your PJs, you know? So there's mutual interest. There's just 8 of Swords shows mutual silence because you both are just very nervous about getting back in any kind of a connection. You both want to, but you're also nervous about it, okay? So I hope that helps. Star card shows it could work out though, all right? Either one of you could take a chance at this. Chastity, you might have to pull one of those I'm hungry texts, or I'm going to get some chicken strips, you want to come over, or pizza or something. Yeah, the I'm hungry text might work a bit, but you guys do both have some interest, all right? So I hope that helps. And thank you guys for the super chats too. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And thank you very much, Capricorn, for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy. I totally love and appreciate you for that. I'll totally figure this out later. And God, thank you for the messages we got. I love this new deck. I'll go get some other decks out of the Jeep for Aquarius and Pisces. But God, thank you for the messages we got today for Capricorn. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance in helping to manifest this. Thank you. All right, Cappy, until next time, I'll see you later, and I love you. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot.